Go ahead, Josh. Want to give them the
All right, welcome to the Swordsmen JV against State Line Varsity soccer game this evening. This is Josh Conger, joined by John Borsch, and bringing you HBTV tonight. We are in for a good game. I think these teams are going to give us a good match. John, what have you you've been here this whole tournament, and I'm just now jumping in, but what have you seen? What do you like from these teams? What do you not like?
Yeah, we watched the Swordsman JV earlier today, Josh, and boy, they were playing. They were down 2-0 the first half, and really weren't showing many signs. But end of that half, they really started, and second half had a lot of the ball, and boy, 1 goal went in, 2 goals went in, and
so they tied it.
Yeah, they tied it up. And I had to head out, but sure enough, they got 1 more goal.
Wait, you headed out before they scored the goal?
Well, the last one there, yeah, I had to.
Oh man, so you missed it.
I missed it, but they completed the comeback. I mean, which really is rare in soccer. Come back from 2-0, especially an older team like. And
they're playing Christian Liberty, I believe, right?
There it was. Yep, Christian Liberty was the one. Yeah. So.
Wow.
But here we are, just starting the game here. We've got 3 minutes down, 35-minute halves in this tournament style here. We've got State Line and versus the Hammond Baptist Junior Varsity. And as we already mentioned, off to a great start. And both teams looking to keep going. This tournament just a single elimination tournament, so you don't have any room for error here.
Yeah, I'm glad to know, John, that they came back from being down 2-0. That's always a scary situation, trailing in a game like that. And if you're down 1 goal, that's one thing. But being down 2-0, it's just tough to get in. Sometimes you think it's insurmountable, but seeing the grit of this young team, coached by Joe Woosley, just coming back and getting that win, that's exciting.
Right.
And we'll see what they do here. State Line, these are older kids, and they've had the ball for the majority of this game thus far. The ball's been on State Line's half of the field, and we're trying to keep that ball up there and get it over our side here. But some good defense. Carmine Rivera down there getting a lot of action for Hammond Baptist, really hustling to that ball. That's a hard-working boy right there, 25 in blue. That's Carmine Rivera. Toss in by Mason Wilkerson, number 7. Long legs. That's a sophomore now for Hammond Baptist. And now it'll be Xavier Huckins. Xavier Huckins coming in with it. Play resuming here. Xavier, nice solid throw in. Oh, just a bit deep there. State Line retains, and Xavier sends to the middle.
Yeah, Xavier got to be careful there, hitting it back to the middle there.
Yeah.
Might break to Mason. Mason, Josh, in the first game, he was the first goal to start our comeback.
Really?
And, Josh, it was a beautiful shot, as that's trouble if Darvell doesn't get on it.
Darvell's got to get on that ball.
And he's able to clear. And you want to see him be a bit more aggressive there.
Yeah, and play to the sides, Darvell. You don't want to keep playing to the middle. Seems like he's a couple times now put that ball right in front of goal. Just a scary spot. Now they have a corner over there, and that can always be dangerous.
Yeah.
A lot of corners can go in there just from the wind or from luck. You just never know when it gets out in that corner.
Right. But no, yeah. So Mason Wilkerson, boy, he was probably about at the 18-yard box, Josh, and just really floated one over the goalkeeper's head, and it was a beautiful shot. Our second goal was from Adam Judah off of a said corner, like you were just saying.
Man, there you go.
And I don't know the third goal, but we got it, and sure enough, the comeback.
That's
There's
impressive.
Brady Richards, nothing from the corner, a poor delivery, and Swordsman can't get anything from it with having to get so many men back for the corner on defense. They're really gonna have to start pushing the other way and get some men forward if they want to score here.
Oh, good body there by Mason. Fighting on those edges is important, and you love seeing the Swordsmen play that way, and something that we teach here.
Yeah.
Just play hard on the edges. Don't let that ball, don't give it up. If it's within reach, go for it, and you see Mason there playing some hard ball out there on the edge.
Yeah, Matthew Swain wins it for the Swordsmen. And
good poke. Mark Audis out there, right?
Yeah.
29.
Mm-hmm.
How did Mark play in that first game? I know he's a solid soccer player and fun to watch.
He played well. He's some of the glue of the team, Mark Audis.
Nice.
I think he's going to be kind of a midfielder there. So play a bit of defense. Oh, it breaks.
He's
see
open.
what he can do. Mark Audis.
Oh, Mark, just to the right. Man, John, I thought he had that just a little bit to the right, but a good look right on goal. And Mark Audis, a solid poke out there to the right side of the post. Couldn't quite ding it in. That would have been sweet to see that one go in for Mark to get an early lead, 1-0. Still zeros out here, goose eggs, but we got a shot on the board there from Mark. And State Line yet, John, to put a shot on goal. Had a couple chances, but yet to put one on goal. Darvell, man, scary out there playing 3-on-1, but he's going to the side. I like that. You got to put the ball out there to the sides and keep it away from the middle. Danger zone in that middle, John.
Yeah, you had mentioned a second ago, State Line having a lot of the possession, but if you're not getting quality looks, I mean, Mark Ottis just had the best look of the game so far, and you'll take that. If you can soak up pressure on the defensive end, and it'll open up chances with State Line committing so many men forward. It'll open up chances for you the other way, but you can't crack on defense, and that's the tricky part there.
Well. Quality over quantity, I'll say. I'll take the quality.
Right.
Oh, man, let it go. And that's going to be a full kick out. If it was off, it was off blue. It's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, I thought for a second that was a smart play. I didn't think anyone touched it. Maybe he was thinking the same thing there.
Yeah, I really thought.
State Line corner kick here.
Oh, get some curve.
Trouble.
We
got to get it. Isaac got to get that.
Wow, scary stuff there.
Yeah, the defense has to know that, hey, that's Isaac's ball, and maybe he can call him off a bit better. We talked about it earlier. Isaac new to goalkeeper, and really the end of that game, Josh, I mean, he made some incredible point-blank saves.
Oh, really?
He was huge. Some breakaway chances for Christian Liberty, and he snuffed it out. But that's what you want to see.
Good hustle from Isaac Vargas.
That's exactly.
Look at him dive on that ball, John. And Isaac, a freshman, just in high school for his first couple of days, and he's out here taking shots from a senior in high school. And good dive on that ball, Isaac Vargas. Man, I love the effort. I've yet to see him play some goalie, and this is nice to watch. Yeah. Xavier off two players, hit Mason in the back, and then right there to 21 on State Line, hit him in the back as well. Xavier's got to clear it. And go to Carmine Rivera. Carmine, a solid defensive back there for the Swordsmen. And the ball goes right back to the middle. Darvell got to do some damage down there in the fullback position. It looks like Darvell, Carmine, and some of these guys are taking a brunt down here. Travis Wilson taking a lot of load down there right in front of the goal.
Yeah. We'll see if the Swordsmen can break here. They finally got it out. They're going to send Mark Audis, but he just doesn't have the legs to get there.
Yeah. And, John, a second game in a day. That can be tough on guys. And soccer's that's a tough sport to play, man. You got to have a lot of wind to get up and down the field that frequently. And some of these guys are going both ways for a long time, and definitely gets them in shape. That is for sure.
Sure, and a bit hotter of a day, it drains you a bit quicker. But yeah, both teams had a couple hours off here. We'll see how they do. Swordsman right now struggling to
nice send
to get much possession, but they ping it down there now. Hopefully, Josh, I'd like to see him connect with the midfield a bit more. And that's a mistake there by Xavier Huckins.
Not to the middle, and Travis has got to cut off that pass. It's there. Just got to take care of business. Good, Xavier Huckins. Oh, man, let it get away. Good save there by Travis Wilson.
Yeah. So let's see Mason turn.
Send him. Send Swain right there. There you go. Yeah. Go ahead of him. Give and go.
Yeah, see if I'm the Swordsman, we get that ball at midfield. I want Matthew. I want Mark and those guys just running. See if you can test that back line. We've got some speed up there, Josh.
Yeah, and Matt Swain go. Who's the other guy on the right side? Is that Jake DeAnda?
There it is, yep, Jake DeAnda.
Good, Isaac Vargas. Got the hands.
Let's get it up there to Adam.
He's nice send. Go, Jake DeAnda. See, a couple of these goalies, man, he's got a good foot there, John, but if that goalie can get the ball to midfield or so, I mean, that could be a nice little run, especially with their back line being at midfield right now. I mean, you poke one up there, that's a goal for some of these nice strikers on the blue.
Sure. Yeah.
And that might have been it. Yeah, just one little danger zone pass, and you're set there.
Yeah. The State Line committing a lot of men forward, which they're having to. But with that, they're really open to the counterattack.
If Carmine.
The Swordsman can find it. That's good strong play by Carmine. Not able to clear it too much. Back to State Line. Mason's coming to deal with it, and it pokes it out.
Yeah. I like those guys, John. As a fullback, that's a scary position, because you're the last line of defense there. But I like those guys that just take care of business back there, you know? No games played. And no. Oh, my.
Lucky.
Man. Owen Williams had a look there, and he is kicking himself right after kicking that ball over the goal. Just bounced it, and it took a one hop right over the post. Would have been a goal, though, John, right in line with the goal, just a little high.
Yeah, I think in the end it was a bit awkward. Maybe came off his knee there.
Oh, yeah, tough one to play.
But, yeah, very unlucky for him.
Owen would have had one right there, man. Got his hopes up.
A break for the Swordsman JV here. We'll see if they can take advantage. But State Line, a good look, and Josh, especially at this level.
Good Xavier Hawkins, nice poke right around him. Sorry, John.
No, but you get just start pinging the ball around the goal, whether it's shots or corner kicks or whatever, like we've seen, and things happen. Mistakes are made, and we saw it there. State Line just can't take advantage.
Yeah, one key, you want to, and John, you watch a lot of soccer, and I used to watch a lot of soccer, not so much now, but you want to give your opponents a ton of chances to make a mistake. You just want to put it in their zone enough and let them make the mistakes. And so putting that pressure, right there, you see it happening with Travis Wilson.
See if Darvell can get back.
Oh, don't.
Careful.
Oh, no, and that's a goal for State Line. Nate Harrington. Looks like there might be a call, and they're going to give that to him. It looks like Nate Harrington putting it right in the back of the net. And I thought that might have been a penalty on Darvell there. If that kid would have fallen down, that would have been a PK there.
He may have, this ref here on the near side may have been waiting to call that, but he let the play go on. And they finished it there. So 1-0. Swordsman Josh, they need some more possession. They need some more attacking options. A lot of it is just sitting back, and whenever they get the ball on defense, they're really just booting it to half field, and there's no one there for the Swordsmen. So we got to connect with midfield a bit better, push the ball up, have some more possession here. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, and like I said, John, if you just give your opponent a chance to make a mistake, and we give them a lot of chances, and then we finally just made the mistake, and that cost us.
Yeah.
There's that one guy falls down, and then you have a wide open look, and boy, tough break. Soccer is a game of possessions, man. It's all about that one possession that can turn the whole tide of the game. 1-0 though, not insurmountable, and they came back from 2-0 before.
But I think if you asked Coach over there, that he'd be fine with not going down 2-0 again there.
That'd be my preference. Let's not go down 2-0, and let's just maybe go up a point. That'd be my option. I'd decide that, I think, if I'm Joe Hoosley out there. Man, but these defensive backs getting a lot of work back here, John.
Yeah, we'll see. That just some inexperience. Some of these guys maybe playing on this level for the first time. Some of them playing with each other for the first time. And you've played a lot of basketball. Even still, the chemistry that you build with, whether it's your back line on soccer or whether it's your starting five or whatever, it's just huge. And the more you play with each other, the more you know where your teammates are going to be, the better it is. Handball there, not going to get called. It still breaks for State Line off the crossbar. Still
what
trouble.
A shot.
Yeah, they're really starting to pepper the goal here. Trouble again. Xavier is able to get it out of there. Let's see if he can run with it, and he can't. Swordsman starting to tire out a little bit under all this State Line pressure.
Oh, man, Sam Mail had a good look, but that's Mark Audis coming all the way back, man. And he's a striker, it looks like. Maybe a mid, but getting all the way back and saving the ball there. I like guys that, just like in basketball, John, the guys that play defense and offense, play both ends of the ball. I like midfielders that play both ends of the ball. They're not just all about scoring goals. And I know on the varsity, I believe we've got 2 attacking mids and 2 defensive mids. But here it looks like they're playing 3 mids, and I like those guys coming all the way back. Mark Audis, one of them.
Yeah, and you just saw him there again.
Yeah,
heading the ball out of there. Well, that's good. Yeah, you need that. You need guys that are really your motor of your team, and I believe certainly that he's one of them.
Oh, handball. Not going to call it, man. Touched it there.
And sometimes, Josh, when it's when you're so close to that guy and you kick it at him and it hits their hand, there's really nothing that guy can do. They probably won't call it in that way. Watch out there, Darvell's flying in. Looks like he's okay, but yeah, Swordsmen just can't. They can't if they get it out.
There you go, Travis Wilson. Get over his head.
Right to State Line.
Pop it, Brady. Pop it to him. There you go. Matthew Swain got a little bit of space, some grass in front of him. Sends it to the middle and back to him. Very good looks here from the Swordsman. Matt Swain cannot seem to get something going on the left side up there. Looks like he's going to be down, and that's not good for the Swordsman. You want Matt Swain to be okay, and took a hard hit there from State Line, and Matt Swain adjusting to the physicality of these varsity teams, and hopefully he's okay. Looks a bit shaken up there. Got hit pretty hard there in the chest and spun around, falling down. How did Matt Swain play, John, in that first game?
good. He's one of the older guys on this team. Very, very skilled. He's very quick. Very skilled with his feet. I remember a couple scenarios. There would be maybe 2, maybe 3 guys on him. He'd somehow weasel around them and get through. But he's a playmaker. So we'll keep an eye on that. We hope that he'll get checked out real quick and get back in the game. But coming in, I believe Mason Wilkerson replacing him for now. But we'll keep an eye on Matthew Swain over there.
Yeah, Mason Wilkerson getting a well-deserved break out there, catching some wind.
Yes.
Trying to get his legs back. And, nice save there by Carmine. Hopefully sends it ahead, and it gets popped back. State line, one of their captains here with the ball, sends it ahead. Darvell trying to get the stop here. Need him to pass out to the right. Oh, good. Way to at least send it and let your defense retreat a little bit. Looks like a good little angle there. He's got some space, trying to center the ball, and Luke Audis there. Looks like he's saving the day all the way back up to a forward, and that's what you want there, John.
Yeah, and if you're the swordsman, really right there, you're starting to see him give him some time on the ball, especially on the sides there. If you're Darvell, if you're Mark Audis over there, you can't give him all day on the ball to pick out a pass in the box here.
Oh, sure.
You're asking for trouble.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness, though. And these guys are young, and, John, you spoke to their inexperience. A lot of these guys, man, they're in 7th grade, 8th grade, and they're out here playing varsity soccer.
Sure.
It's great experience for them, but certainly they have to make some adjustments out here on the ball and just on the fly trying to play with these big boys. And there's a nice pass from Carmine up to Brady, and Brady pokes it right up there to Mason Wilkerson. Mason has a little bit of space, gets his legs taken out. The ball's out of bounds. There's good effort there from Ethan Raines to get out to the ball and try to make the play. Mason looking for someone to throw the ball into. John, explain the rules for those that aren't familiar with soccer. When you're throwing a ball in, what are some of the things you can and cannot do when throwing the ball in from the side?
Sure. Well, we had Tyler Huckins earlier today, and I'll try to repeat what he said.
No.
I believe so when you're throwing, you have to have both feet on the ground. Common mistake, that back foot is going to pop up, and that'll be an illegal throw. If it is an illegal throw, it's just going the other way. And then also you got to come straight back over your head. You can't be bringing it to the side like you're throwing a baseball there. They'll call an illegal throw on that as well.
Yeah, that's something I've seen. I coached junior high for 3 years, and I saw a lot of that being done wrong. And so it was very, it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to do it out there without
sure.
trying to get some velocity and some height on the ball and then not lifting that foot, not coming over to the side. It's just scary stuff out there for some of these guys. Throwing a soccer ball in for the first couple of years.
Different, they're used to playing, baseball or throwing a football, and you throw it with your right hand usually, and that's just different for them to throw it with 2 hands. But no, they've done well. I don't think we've seen a bad one yet this game. But boy, Swordsman got to get out in the break. They gotta.
Looks like Jake Deanda just got his knee kicked and was trying to run through the ball, and that's something we teach here as well: run through the ball, play through the ball, and Jake did just that, but, man, took a little cleat to the kneecap, it looked like, and he's down.
Yeah. That'll sting.
Yeah, you hope he's
stinks,
okay. And Jake Deanda, freshman, right? He's a freshman, new to high
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Man, you get those welcome to high school moments, though, when out you're playing against the big boys, getting some of those knockdowns. That can be painful.
He looks to be walking out fine. We'll hope that he takes a quick break and we see him back out there. But another good player, Jake Deanda, got some varsity minutes earlier today playing out there. And a number of these guys, Josh, playing. We see Trenton Worship in the game there. Good
I
to see
saw him check in, playing a mid, right?
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, the game kind of lost its tempo a little bit for both sides.
Man, a couple of guys going down.
Yeah, it slowed down the game. We'll see if we can get going here. Adam trying to cause some problems on that far right side, but just hitting a wall for right now. The Swordsmen, that back line, they have not been able to breach it other than that one chance by Mark Audis. That was kind of a fluke early in the game. There hasn't been too many opportunities.
Yeah, and Adam Judah, you said he scored a goal in the earlier game. He has got a great foot, John. I remember watching him in maybe 4th grade or so. It was running a soccer camp for the grade school. And the guys on my team even that year were impressed. They were like, this kid can shoot the ball. I mean, just from distance, he has a great foot. And they're calling that on Darvell. That's going to be a penalty.
Well, that's fine, though. Darvell looking to be aggressive and get the ball. And really, he's got the speed. He was looking to get the ball and run up the left side. I like seeing that, even though he's a right defenseman. That's fine. We need someone going forward. So
you absolutely do. And you're right,
it's going to be him. That's fine.
I'll take that all day long. I'd rather get a penalty playing hard than to play soft. You know. Oh man, a deep ball.
Oh, that's tricky.
Oh no, Isaac
Tricky.
Vargas. Whew, saved by the bell. Just a little bit deep on the kick there. A good attempt though from State Line. They had the ball nicely placed right next to him. Just could not get it in. That's Cooper Worley trying to kick the ball in from that right there on the goal line.
Yeah.
Isaac had a nice deflection though. I like seeing him be aggressive there, but man, when the ball's so close and you got two white right on you, you gotta grab it. You cannot let that ball leave your sight. Scary position there for the Swordsmen.
Yeah. Tricky Hobb. I mean, really, it was a great ball in. Really, he gave his forwards a chance to either put a head on it. But for Isaac, if it's going to be in the air that long, as there's a shot coming in, it's going to be over.
Wow. Great shot there. That's number 3, Trevin Johnson for State Line with the foot, John Borsch. That was a nice laser, just a little bit high.
Yeah, and I mean, for them, they've been working it up the field there. Nothing that way as far as work too good. They've got the one goal, but lately they've not been getting too many good looks. So if you're State Line, you got a guy that can kick, go ahead and you get a free.
Yeah.
The Swordsmen are giving it to you. We've got an inexperienced keeper here, a young one. Go ahead and test him, see if he's up for the challenge.
Oh, Trenton Worship, a nice send from Trent Worship, 23 blue. Gets it all the way up to Mason Wilkerson. Mason's going to try to make a play. The ball is taken away by State Line and working up the side. But, man, good send from Trent Worship, getting some experience in the game to make a play happen.
But it is a State Line throw. Now Trenton's finding that out.
Trenton was trying to steal the ball and throw it in from blue. Almost got away with it. Trenton, a sly dog. I like it. Crafty basketball player and a crafty soccer player as well. And I love Trent Worship, man. He's a senior this year and just an excellent, excellent man. Been fun watching him grow up, coached him in basketball. Tried to coach him in soccer. I don't think he played soccer when I was coaching there. Played some intramural, though, and John Borsch, he was a solid intramural player as well. He pulls stuff like this, just juking guys out. Look at this, taking 2 guys at once. And it was funny, 2 guys throwing themselves at him, and no one could knock Trent Worship down. That man is a tank.
Yes. No, he's an engine for this team here, and even the crowd there starting to get fired up.
He's a diesel engine, John Borsch. He's a diesel engine. That man can go. You know, last year it was funny. Owen Coffey was the tank all year. But the tank is gone. We got the diesel engine now. He's going to be diesel all year. Shaquille O'Neal has the name Diesel. I like it. It kind of goes. Had not thought of that till just now, but I do love it, John.
All right, well, we're not calling him Trenton the rest of the year, I guess.
Who's Trenton?
Yeah,
I don't know Trenton. Oh, Darvell trying to cut a good Darvell. Good body. Man, John, don't you love seeing that where the guy throws his body out there? Carmine trying to make a play up the field. 12 minutes to go here in the first half.
State Line just kind of watching them. I don't know what they're doing.
I saw that. I was very surprised. 18 just let him go. Kyle Brock.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought it was a penalty or what. But
maybe that was it. Maybe some confusion there. Oh, Mason Wilkerson fighting for that ball. Gets it. Tries to send it up ahead.
I'll see right there.
Right to State Line.
Yeah, I want to see Mason pick up his head and realize he's
got
not passing it to anybody there. He's just giving it back to State Line. Swordsmen need to pick up their head and pick out some players on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think, John, part of it is I fear that our strikers are worried about speed. You know, I think those fullbacks on State Line are very quick, and they've a couple of times now thought and tried and pushed, but then they're just getting beat on just by speed. You know, they can't get a break out. And maybe they're just putting their head down, trying to pass to somebody else. And you've seen a lot of passing up there instead of driving. So I'm torn. I want them to pass the ball, but I want them to take a break. Like you're saying, just go ahead and push.
Sure.
Especially Mason and these guys that are quick. All the way up ahead, ball nearly on the goal line. This might be a little bit of an advantage for State Line if they can center the ball. Oh, good defense. Mark Audis a couple of times now, John, just coming all the way back to save it. I like his effort. Oh, Brady let him slip. Good, Darvell. And that is the last resort. You know, if that ball's coming towards your goal on the goal line, put it out.
Sure.
Put it out. Put the fire out.
Yeah, you can't be cute when it's by your goal. You'd rather a corner kick than giving up a good opportunity. But Swordsmen, they've had some struggles defending corners here. We're gonna see. Really, if you're some of the taller guys, you gotta mark up. You gotta make sure that your opponent doesn't get the head on the ball like that.
Oh, good save by Isaac Vargas. Yeah, you don't like to see them touch the ball in a corner, but still, Isaac heads up play to come save it, and he's got a foot, John. I'm surprised that this young goalie's foot can get it all the way to half field, and boy, that's good to see. Throw it on the side, and Adam Judah is going to take it. Look at that legal throw in. I love it. It's good to see the young guys, the young bucks, throwing it in correctly, and But still, John, this speed, we've got to get a break up here. You know, ahead of someone, and they're toying with us. I think on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's
little
pretty
bit
cocky, and it's gonna cost him it. Oh, if we just.
Yeah, I was hoping it cost him. I was hoping you're a man of prophetic words there, John.
Well, just wait here. The game's not over yet.
It's only one zip here. You know, I think they're letting them score a second goal, and then they're going to come back and win like last game.
They like the 3-2.
They got to let them get 2 first. And, boy, Trenton Worship coming in with some aggressive legs. I like the speed, trying to stick with these guys at mid, and a deep send up from state line. This is going to be Worley again, trying to center the ball, but it's going to go right to Brady Richards, and then to Carmine Rivera. Carmine just keeps showing up right when we need him. Superman saving the day, and Mason, nice trap, and he's going to try to center it. And again, turn and go. I like what you're saying, John. Turn and go.
We're not going enough. We're watching.
What's nice is we were doubled up there in the middle, and we sent it right. You know, and we had space, but it looked like maybe a handball. Did you see what happened over there?
I believe out of bounds. I don't think.
Out of bounds.
He could quite stop it, but yeah, I mean, once we get that ball to half field, you know, Mason's stopping, and he's got to get the ball. But boy, those other two that are up on that front line, they've got to go. And give him something to aim for there. Something like this.
Good effort. Get up there, Adam Judah. Put one in, Adam.
He's got number 7 coming out.
Oh, man, just a little bit to the right. But, Adam, what we need there, just a drive to the right, a nice pass.
Yeah, and he had.
Here you're enjoying a camera view of our trees behind the bleachers, brought to you by Cole Carpenter.
Yeah, Mason Wilkerson on that left wing. Had beaten his man. If the pass was there, it would have been an easy tap in for him. But the pass Adam couldn't quite wrap his foot around it to get it there.
Yeah.
But a good look. I mean, that's better. You want to see the Swordsmen aggressive. You want to see them going forward. That was better, and that's a better start. And we got to continue that. Still on the right side there. We'll see if Adam can make some more things happen.
And I like that we're giving our backs a break. You know, we're letting our defensive backs kind of just hang out for a minute, catch their breath, and they were working so hard the entirety of the first 10 minutes. You know, just the ball was right here by Isaac Vargas the whole time, and it's nice to see him get out there and move the ball forward a little bit. It's going to be right back in Darvell's corner here, and some solid pressure all night from State Line, specifically Aiden Bora, just really putting some pressure on Darvell Blanton out there, trying to poke something ahead, and a big body, not sure of his age, I believe. 10th grade there. He's a sophomore. And quite a big body for a sophomore. He'll be trouble for years to come here at State Line. And State Line putting up a good effort out here, you know, playing some aggressive soccer. And a couple times they, missing a couple of plays. But for the most part, a real solid game from them, offensively and defensively. I do think State Line's got some good defensive fullbacks, some guys that, are very confident, especially if they can sit out there and play with our offensive guys. Certainly confidence never runs dry out there at State Line. They're a confident team, confident school, confident program, and we always like to play them. Pushing up the right side, nice pass up ahead to Worley, and Worley trying to break ahead, but he's got 3 blue on him. Xavier Huckins, good hustling out to the wing, and Carmine, if someone's going to stop it, it'll be Carmine. He's got the speed, the grit. Oh, and there he is, saving the day. Carmine once again tries to poke it right ahead to Trenton, a little bit deep on Trenton, and Trenton right there, man, he's a bull. Oh, nice pass up ahead. Mason trying to play the sideline here and fight for that ball with Ethan Raines. And Ethan Raines, a very quick soccer player there for State Line, sliding to save it. A nice pass there. Raines up to Trevin Johnson, and Trevin receiving it and fighting with it. Nice poke ahead by Mark Audis. And the ball booted right into the stands. John Borsch would have caught that had he been sitting there. But that kid bobbled it. He did not have the skill of John Borsch. John, your favorite soccer memory, HB soccer memory? Do you have one?
Well, I've been asked about my soccer resume.
No, I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. No, I'm not asking you that at all.
I'm weary of that question.
Your favorite HB soccer memory? Yeah.
All right, well, I'll give you this one. This is a bit of, maybe the viewers will enjoy this one. So it was whatever team or whatever day our team picture was, right?
Uh-huh.
You got to bring all your gear like you're going to play in a game. See if Adam can get there.
Oh, Adam up ahead, and that goalie just toying with him. I like that Adam's working hard, man. Not giving up on the play, hustling all the way there. Maybe Karma will help him here, and this ball goes out of bounds. Quite possibly. No, just back to the blue. I like it. Luke Audis retains it. Sorry, John. Picture day.
Yeah, so it's picture day. And
get up there. I mean, John, keep talking about picture day. We're getting some nice looks here.
Yeah, right. It's good jinx or something. Anyways, I had forgotten my cleats, and I believe it was a Wednesday. Or I don't know what day it was. For whatever reason, I had black dress shoes. So for picture day, I was out there, and I had my jersey on, and I had some.
Oh no! Clean looking for state line, and that's in the goal. Upper 90 there. That's a beautiful kick. Oh boy, that's a goal number 2. Cooper Worley put that one in. And a nice shot, John. Way to put it high, you know. Put it up and out of sight, out of mind, out of reach. And gives him a second goal. State Line now leads 2-0 with 3:20 to go in the first half. Still a second half to play. And, John, as you said, down 2-zip earlier today and came back and won. And I think that was what we're waiting for, that second goal to go in. And now that that's gone in, we can start to score goals. I'm looking for Mason Wilkerson to get one here, maybe Adam Judah, like you said earlier today. And I think now is the time. Today is the appointed day. Let's get a goal here, Blue, right before halftime is done. They got 3 minutes to go. It's going to be tough. The State Line's putting some pressure. Oh, right over Travis's head. Carmine trying to save it. Oh, right through his legs. Carmine's going to try to recover. That's Worley on the goal line, and Carmine pokes it out. It's going to be a corner. Oh, nope, goal kick out on White. And, John, so I believe we were at dress shoes on school picture day involving you. And is this a team picture we're talking about?
It was, and this story has lost any, funniness it would have had.
No, I'm still intrigued.
5 minutes and a goal by State Line. But anyways, basically I was there in my jersey. See, I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Watch out.
Maybe it's a bad jinx, John. Pause the story, see if we get a goal here.
Yeah. Anyways, it didn't look good, and I'm just going to end it there before I beat the dead horse any further.
Good hustle by Brady Richards to poke that ball out. John, Brady Richards comes from a legacy of hardworking soccer players. The man has Reese Richards as an older brother, who is one of the captains, I believe, on the varsity soccer team, an excellent ball player. And then he's got Zach Richards, the gritty graduate that's now a mechanical engineering major at Purdue University Northwest. Also an older brother. And so he's got a couple of older brothers that are very feisty soccer players here at Hammond Baptist. And Brady, I expect nothing less from him. He's going to be fun to watch for years. He's a guy that doesn't quit. He works hard out there. It's fun to watch him.
Yeah, and we had seen as a shot comes in, deflected. And it'll be a corner.
And that's important. If that's off Blue, if it was an intentional kick, Isaac cannot touch that ball with his hands. That's got to be foot only. And I think sometimes there's uncertainty as to who kicked it and if it was intentional or not, and so the safe bets just don't touch it, don't grab it, and that's why you let that one go. Corner kick White. Blue trying to mark up guys, and it looks like, John, White's not even up by the goal, not even attempting one here. Good, Darvell, and if they're going to give that to you, that's a nice poke out. 1 minute to go here until halftime.
And they're right back in the same spot. Swordsman got to mark up. State Line is taller. If you're State Line, you really want to get some more height on that cross and give your bigger bodies a chance to head the ball in. They've got the size advantage. As the shot comes in, it's going to be wide. But Josh, a first half, 30 seconds left. Really very similar to the first game. I'm not.
John, I hope it's perfectly similar to the first game. I hope that's exactly what happens. That they go up 2-zip, get their hopes up, get cocky, and then we come back and we take the next 3 goals. I think that's very feasible. And we'll see.
Well,
State Line has let up a little bit. It's funny because they got 1 goal and they let up a little bit, and we had a couple of looks, but then they locked back in, John, and really hurt us that second goal.
And that's what Coach Joe will be telling his guys for sure. Hey, guys, we just did this a few hours ago.
Yeah, I hope he does.
And I'm sure we'll have them coming out here the second half fired up and ready to go. But for now, we enter the half with State Line up 2-0. We'll have about a 10-minute break and be right back here for the second half of action.
Yeah, and during the break also, our sponsors will be on the screen, so take a look at that. And hope you appreciate our sponsors like we do as well. We'll see you at second half. Welcome back to the second half. My name is Josh Conger. This is John Borsch. We're going to bring you the second half of this game right now. John, Swordsman trail 2-zip. Not what we want to see. State Line's having a good game, but what do you see here for the second half? What are you excited about?
You know, the first game, and again, we talked about it first half. This isn't ideal, okay, so don't get me wrong. However, sometimes if you're not careful, and we saw it with the first team the JV played, really get up 2-0, you start. Not that you get cocky, you just, maybe instead of pushing for another goal,
of course,
you sit back, and when you do that and you're not pushing for another goal, you make a mistake, you make 2 mistakes, and it's 2-2, and that's what happened that
you
first game.
You make 3 mistakes,
sure.
It's 3-2,
exactly.
Maybe that happens.
Exactly. So if you're State Line, if you're a fan of State Line, you really want them to continue to push for more goals. That's the best way you're going to play when you're pushing to win and pushing to score, as opposed to protecting the lead.
Absolutely.
So that's we'll wait to see what that does. If you're a Swordsman fan, you want them to be just aggressive. At this point, for them, they're down 2-0. It's kind of the view of, hey, we got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
let's go full out here. Let's get guys up and make things happen. And if State Line scores another 1 or 2 because of that, then you live with that because you're down 2 already.
Yeah, and at this point, if a guy takes a reckless gamble, do it. I'm all in on it. And State Line, oh my, upper crossbar hits, and that's again, man, another crossbar hit.
Yeah,
that is a beautiful shot there.
Swordsmen have had a
Aiden
couple
Bora,
breaks.
man. Aiden Bora's got a foot, and we had talked about him earlier. He's been putting a ton of pressure on Darvell Blanton out there, and now putting pressure on Isaac Vargas right on goal. Just couldn't get that one to go, but a good look. Good look for him.
Yeah, that's Isaac, still a freshman, just a bit shorter there, and he was reaching all of his body to try to get that one, but just off the crossbar. He's happy to see that, but not the start you wanted if you're the Swordsman here. Looking a lot like the first half. They really got to start getting some possession and breaking the other way.
Yeah, and John, you said it, and I was thinking it. If you're State Line and you're a fan of State Line, I wouldn't have said it on the live stream because what if they're listening and they tell their coach, but you told them if they want to win, you got to keep pressure on them, and they've been doing that. And sadly, they heard you, John, and I blame you now for us potentially losing this game. But they are playing with so much fire, and that's a penalty. He took his legs out.
Yep.
That's an absolute penalty. You can't get around that one. I could see it from here, and this booth is about a mile away from here. So I can see the play from right here. Was that Darvell, I believe?
I don't think so.
All I saw was a blue sock
middle.
and a cleat just take out 2 legs at one time. And that's going to be a PK. We'll see. Man, Isaac Vargas, these are the moments that build champions. Can he take a block here? Can he block this shot from, boy, what is this guy, a senior in high school, number 3, Trevin Johnson, and I was right, a senior in high school. He's got the build. Normally seniors take these PKs and these pressure shots. Where does he go here, John?
If you're a skilled penalty shot taker, you pick a side. If you're the goalie, you guess.
Oh, he picked a side, and Isaac guessed. He guessed low
right.
instead of high.
Well, he guessed right, but you can tell that kid has taken a few penalties and practiced them because it didn't matter. Honestly, Josh, it wouldn't have mattered where Isaac had gone. That was going to the back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very well taken penalty.
Yeah, it was a good penalty. Unfortunately, man, they've got a 3-0. They've got a 3-0 lead now. And John, this is not what I wanted. This is exactly what State Line wanted. It's 3-zip, and they've done just some excellent work here. But like you said, keeping pressure on the defense. You can't let up because you're up 2-zip, and that might be the difference between State Line and Christian Liberty. Christian Liberty, it sounds like, let up a little bit, and you give us an inch, we'll take a mile. I mean, we are aggressive soccer players. We're fighters. And even these guys, Adam Judah right now, playing aggressive, and I like the effort, man. I like Blue hustling. Luke Audis on the wing, good side ball, going to poke it ahead, hopefully. And that's going to be a nice save there from State Line. That's Derek Braithwaite getting the save there. All the way to Isaac Vargas, a nice little send. Hopefully Isaac takes it. We've seen him boot this ball to midfield a couple of times now, John, and that one just a little bit shorter than normal, but still a good kick. Mason headbutts it up. And this is, again, Derek keeping some pressure on the defense. John, some of these people, I'm watching state line here, and this is one of the biggest rules that kind of was scary for junior hires, but offsides. You know, if you're offsides, what does that mean? Sometimes you'll hear a whistle and the ref will say offsides and it'll be a turnover. What would constitute someone being offsides, and what does that mean in the game of soccer?
Sure, so we watch that one go out. It's going to be another state line corner offsides again. If you watch today, we've tried to our best to explain it. It's something that even, you know, if you're a soccer player, it's a struggle. We'll pause that right there. State line taking a corner on the far side. Swordsmen have struggled to cover these well, but it's a poor corner.
Man.
But it goes right across goal. Swordsmen got to clear that out of there. Still a scrum for the ball there.
Oh, Xavier, good send from Xavier. Xavier holding down the 4-pack there, man, and you need someone to do that, to just stop the ball when it gets down there in scary territory. Xavier Huckins taking care of business there, and Carmine Rivera as well. Those two guys have been studs back there, keeping the ball out of our area. And, boy, the ball's going over to the side of Luke Audis and Darvell Blanton, and State Line's had a little more success against Darvell than against these other backs. Oh, and they're going right at Travis Wilson. Good save by Travis. Way to get up in front of it. Travis pokes it away, steals it, and he's pushing up the middle. Nice send up ahead, but sadly right into the feet there of Ethan Raines. Takes it and sends it right up ahead.
Yeah, our wingers are just standing there. That doesn't help us. They gotta help our defense out. They gotta come a bit closer and get that ball.
Our wingers, John. What is winger? Explain winger. Because I've never heard that term, and I've never heard. What's a winger?
Okay. Usually you've got someone on the right side and someone on the left side there.
So flank them right, flank them left.
There you go. Yeah, they're going to be the guys going down the sides, often the guys that are getting the crosses in the box there.
Gotcha. So offensive, like strikers that are up on the sides.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they're not going to be your main goal scorers, but maybe they're your goal providers oftentimes. And you put a guy in the middle, like a Jaden Lemon on the varsity, but someone that can finish, and you've got some pacey guys on the right and left. Again, on the varsity, like a Reese Richards. He'll get his fair share of goals, but really he's there to stretch the defense and to provide service to the guy in the middle.
Oh, no. Oh, and that might be a penalty there. Good defense. Looked like a shove-off, but they're going to leave him. I like that. Good effort there. Carmine Rivera locking it down.
Yeah, if you
Carmine, man, what a stud. He's a little tank out there, 8th grader, coming out there showing some physicality for the Swordsmen. And we love physicality here at Hammond Baptist. Even down 3-0, fighting all the way to the end. And look at this. Good send, Mark Audis. Great send to Jake Deanda. Jake Deanda has some space, some grass, and a swinger, maybe to cross it over. Look at this guy. Now a swinger, who would you set here? If you're the swinger, or if you're the, winger. Sender. Winger, John, you said, right? Winger.
Just keep saying words. You'll find it eventually.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not swinger. It's winger, you said.
You know, I kind of like swinger, though.
We can change it. We can tell the soccer world.
Hey, HBTV, we can call them what we want, right?
Yeah. No, it was a good look there. And yeah, you're looking for a cross. You had 3 guys right in front of the box waiting for it.
Yeah, you got to mix things up. If you're the Swordsman here, that's a nice little juke by Xavier. Let's see him keep going here.
Nice. Oh, right between the legs. Someone get there. Mason up there. Looking to send across here.
Adam Wright is right there.
Man. Oh.
We've got a
Mark Audis is dying out there. He's wide open.
We've got a 2-on-1 there. Had he just lifted up his eyes and passed it just a little bit out in front of him. But that's a struggle. I mean, and it is a struggle, especially with younger players. You're focused on the ball. You're focused on the guy who's defending you. But if you look up, really you've got a whole bunch of options there.
And this will be state line ball on the side. It'll be Derek Braithwaite to throw it in. A little pause in the action. Some subs coming in and out. Xavier Huckins will take a seat, and Xavier's been working hard out there for the Swordsmen, playing both ways. And Mason popped it right over his teammate's head in a direct line of action right here for.
And see, he's just standing there.
Yeah.
He makes that mistake. I don't care where you're on the position on the field you're supposed to be. You gotta get back and gotta stop that ball. Swordsmen got too many watchers this game.
Well, watchers, but maybe they're just tired, John. And these guys have played a whole game already. Some of them, they just had junior high soccer tryouts last week, and now they're in a high school tournament. A lot to adjust to. These guys certainly would like to be, on the edge of their feet and hustling, but, man, tough out there playing 2 full games. And But still, I'm not one to give guys excuses, and someone will tell you that. Elijah Guzman knows this very well about me. You can't give me excuses. If you give people excuses instead of results, man, that's just not a recipe for success.
No.
And I don't care, really, if you're tired. You know, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but you shouldn't need the benefit of the doubt. Get out there, hustle, and work to stop the ball. Especially, John, like you said, if you are the one that made the mistake, it's nice to own those mistakes and just go back and get the ball back. And turnovers, man, they should be reciprocated with effort, that's for sure. Oh, and a little bit of space here. Jake DeAnda with the ball, trying to find a teammate. Brady Richards looking to center that ball. Has Mark Audis in the middle of the field, and they can't quite get him the ball. Brady out there fighting hard, though. I like the effort both from Brady and Mark Audis tonight. They've both played very, very aggressive mid positions thus far. And Brady more of a striker, but still working on defense. Oh, they had Mason there. Adam coming right to the ball. Got to play through the ball if you're the swordsman. You don't want to let those guys just body you and stop you. Play through the ball, through the body. And, boy, you need that. You need that physical effort, that edge in some of these games. Deep send out there from State Line. Some of these guys have some feet, John Boris.
Yeah.
They can send that ball. How valuable is that, though, for goalies and fullbacks to have that deep kick as an option in their arsenal?
Yeah, we've talked about it, you know, to see that ball coming in from 30 yards above you. And if you're a goalie and that's bouncing around in there, they're looking to clear with Carmine there. But that defensive line, that goalie, that's putting a lot of pressure on you to get that ball to either head it out of there.
Good hustle from Isaac Vargas, man. Good effort.
But, yeah, it's tricky. So you want to put the pressure on the defense. I like to see the Swordsmen do that a little bit more.
Nice send. Adam Judah right there to Mark Audis. Mark going one more. There it is. Got it to him, to Jake DeAnda, pushing it up ahead. Oh, you're just sitting there hoping they'll get the ball to the other side. He's wide open and just to no avail there. But a nice look and good effort, good discipline to get the ball to the opposite field. And, man, for young teams, that is probably the hardest thing, to get them to go opposite. When the ball's already on one side, to somehow get the ball to the other side, that's just such a task, I feel, with younger players. Because it's hard to see field and not want to just go one-on-one, but you got a teammate most of the time opposite that's open. Good heads-up play from Adam Judah to go to Mark, and Mark then to go to Jake. You like to see that from young swordsman players.
Yeah, but very, very advantageous. Oftentimes, like you said, the offense will get bogged down in the middle or on the side, and the defense consequently will do the same thing. So if you can switch that field of play and you can ping it to the other side, you're going to have some space and it's going to open up some stuff. But oftentimes you're just too busy trying to get the ball down the middle, and they're running into a brick wall here. They got to try something different.
Man, you know what I like, John? Carmine Rivera, man, the entire game. I mean, he has not stopped. He's been a bull in a china shop, which in basketball that can hurt you sometimes, but in soccer there's not a lot of times that hurt you. You like guys that are 100% all the time. Carmine certainly is that. And another thing I like that he's doing, if you notice when he's playing, he's at that fullback position, which is so vital especially this game when an offense is so good above you. But he's always taking the ball to the sides. I've not seen him go to the middle once. When he sees that ball, and he's one of the side fullbacks, which is good, but he's not going to the middle. He's turning around and going opposite every time he touches it, and you like to see that. It's a good discipline to have at that age.
Yeah, it's a good habit, and a lot of those mistakes, if you make a mistake kicking the ball out, you can deal with that. But if you make a bad pass, kicking it back into the middle of the field, that leads to some major issues. We've got a free kick here for the Swordsmen. Mark Audis will take it. If I were him, I'd give his guys just a second, one to take a breather and one to get some bodies up here to the front and hopefully make something happen. Swordsmen got to start pushing here. They've got nothing to lose at this point.
Oh, they're offsides, aren't they?
Oh, that's
smart. It's and they're not going to call it. They're going to let it go, it looks like.
Well, the Swordsmen can't touch it at this point. I don't know why the state line would even bother. Yeah, you can. That's an experienced coach.
Heads up play.
And an experienced side as far as the Swordsmen go. But if if the one guy on the Swordsman just sneaks, they're in real trouble there because they just moved their whole defense up the field.
It's good if you're experienced.
It's very risky there.
If you're not experienced or one of your fullbacks stays back, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You got a 5-on-1 there, and that is not pretty. Go get it. Go get it, Adam Judah. You got the time, got the space. Goalie's out of the box there. Going to use his foot, kick it to himself. Retain the possession, and he's going to send it. Adam Judah had a look there. Just not enough space to get to it and get a shot.
Yeah, see, these right here are what we're talking about. You see that ball coming, and it's trouble.
Oh, no. Good Isaac Vargas. Kind of a softer shot there from Trevin Johnson, and you've seen him shoot harder than that, but tough angle, and he put what he could on goal, and just Isaac Vargas, good job, heads-up play to retain the possession and stop it.
Yeah, but you saw the danger that caused, and really it should be automatic if you're the defense, but, you know, when they're this young, mistakes can be made.
Darvel.
State line are just booting the ball up there, and it's working well for him.
Man, Darvel keeps getting caught. You see Travis Wilson tried pass from that ball, and Darvel just let State Line get it. You can't have that happen, especially as a fullback. You've got to always think the ball is yours. You got to say, that's my ball no matter where it's at. You can't assume that someone else is going to take it or take care of business for you. Just about 20 minutes to go here in the second half. John, if you're the Swordsman and you're Coach Joe Woosley right now and you got a timeout, if you could have a timeout in soccer, what do you tell the guys? What do you tell them right now? What would you teach them, get them to focus on at this point when you're down 3-0?
Well, like we've said, you've got nothing to lose, okay, and you've got everything to play for here. You know, these guys, sure, they're tired, but this is where, you gain the heart. This is where that grit comes in. And it's not fun for them right now, if we're being honest. It's not fun being down 3-0. However, the experience that they get being down right now and the hard work that they show right now is going to be what builds them, not just as soccer players, but as men, and that's really why we have the program here, is to grow young men. So hey, when you're down, well, how do you continue? Do you roll over or do you say, you know what, till that buzzer rings, I'm going to give it all I have? And I hope that's the case for these last 20 minutes for the Swordsmen.
Oh, yeah, good save there by Isaac Vargas. Another good shot on goal for State Line. The shot count right now, 9-1. State Line's had 9 shots on goal, and that's just they've made 3, and they've converted, and I feel we need to get a couple more shots on goal, but that's got to come from the midfielders, I think. They're so vital right now in just setting up the offense, just setting up a couple of good shots and setting up some possessions. I feel like our midfield is just kind of blurred in with our strikers, and our fullbacks are doing a nice job back there with what they've got, but our midfielders really need to space the field. It looks like we've got 6 strikers and 3 fullbacks right now.
Zeke DeAnda trying to cause problems down the left wing. Man, I want to see him take, instead of cutting that back, I want to see him continue.
Oh, that is
drive
Zeke
at
DeAnda.
that fullback there. But to no avail, Swordsmen lose it, and coming down the right wing, that's a key tackle there by Carmine. You've mentioned his name quite a few times.
Love that guy.
He's looked good over there on defense for the Swordsmen. Trouble
no.
again. State Line's in.
Good save. Isaac Vargas diving on it, getting the block, getting the save. I've seen a lot of good stuff from him, John Borsch. I like where he's headed, and he's got. It looks like Mark Marhalski is the goalie, I believe, on the varsity team, and he's a freshman.
He is, yes.
And also a freshman is Isaac Vargas. So 2 goalies in the same grade. Not ideal, but certainly doable with 2 teams. That does help Isaac to get some reps here in the JV game. And really doing a good job, a nice job with what he's been given here.
He is, yes, and that's
so
right
glad they didn't score a goal right when I said
right
that.
across the face of goal there. No one home to just all it would have taken is a tap in there. But, State Line really helped the Swordsman out on the breakaway a second ago. Josh, he took the shot from a bit too far out for them. He probably had another few seconds there. Either could have gotten a bit closer to goal or found the teammate. But lots of good opportunities for State Line and just too few for the Swordsmen to generate a win here.
17 minutes to go, and now is as good a time as any in this game, I guess. Just start a run, start a break, and get something going. And I kind of like the underdog mentality, and I know this is never ideal to be down, but when you're down, I find great joy in fighting for a comeback. I love that aspect, and I remember there's a game, John, in junior high soccer. We were down, 2-0, 3-0 maybe, to a team, and I remember just we hadn't been used to losing at all. Oh, man, and this is trouble down here, John, as you said, right in front of the goal. Not what you want. There he is, Isaac Vargas, coming through in the clutch, but down 2 or 3-0, and we went to halftime, and it was raining. And I remember at halftime just laying into the guys about, man, we've got to get back in this game. There's no pansies on this team. We can't quit. We can't give up, and all that. And I railed on them for probably, 5 whole minutes, whatever the halftime was, the entirety of the time. I was just yelling at him about, not upset and mad, but just like, you can do better than this. Like, we're better than this. We shouldn't be down to these guys. It was Jordan Baptist, and they had brought a few older guys, some high schoolers. But I didn't care. I loved that we were matched up against them, and man, we came back in that game, John, won it 5-2. We had 5 goals in the second half. Those guys just came out with fire and played aggressive, and I just love that comeback mentality. Like, we're in it to win it. I'm never content to lose a game, and I don't care if I'm down by 20. Even in basketball, I mean, if we're down a ton, boy, I'm going to come back and we're going to fight. We're not just going to give a game up, you know. And these guys, just a little bit of that killer instinct, killer mentality. It wouldn't hurt them here. And I know they're tired, but when you're not going to have a comeback when you're in great health. Most of the time, comebacks come when you're already tired, already knocked down, already on the ground. You just got to stand back up and keep going. And like you said, that's how life is. Good preparation here for these young men.
Yeah. State Line holding the ball for a while. They've been on the Swordsman side of things here. Trouble.
Oh, man.
Isaac's got to get that.
Dangerous. That ball is living in front of our goal right now, and it's just so scary. I'm on the edge of my seat just hoping we don't let another one slide in. Man, you want that center fullback to just be powerful here. Just come and clear that ball.
Sure. And if
play straight up the middle and just clear it to a side. Right now, Travis Wilson is that position. He's a center back, and boy, you just want to see him charge that ball. And it is risky. I understand. You know, charging the ball and you miss, you're giving your opponent a goal. But at this point, I mean, do what you got to do down 3-0.
Sure.
Take some risk.
Yeah, really starting to bunch up as well.
Yeah.
You saw it down at our end, and if you're State Line, boy, as much love as they've gotten going down the sides and just getting the ball in the box. I mean, you got to.
Oh, good pop up from Zeke Deanda, just a little too hard. Had that been a little softer, Mark Audis had to play on that ball. Hey, look at this. Mark Audis hustling the whole way to the goalie. That's what I like. Mark Audis not giving up. Mark Audis putting the effort in. And just working hard. Down 3-0, don't care. Play hard, play through it. And might be rewarded here. Adam Judah's got to beat his man to the ball and can't quite get there. But had a goal, had a look there. Still fighting on the sideline with the much older State Line defender. And a nice pass there. That was a good clear, though. That's respectable from Derek Braithwaite. And Braithwaite's had some good plays today. He's had a couple of these side clears and that center. Those are so important, those center clears. When that ball is right up the middle, that's just dangerous. You know, to come back and save a goal, that's just next level play. And I bet you he's an 11th grader, John. So he'll be back next year. Nice little player there for State Line.
And State Line's back line has had relatively very little to do.
Was that Jake Deanda? Yeah, and that's not good. Obviously, in the heat of the battle, when you're frustrated, it's easy to lose your cool, man, but you cannot do that. That's just not sportsmanlike. And John, as we said, soccer is a preparation. It should prepare you for life, and in life things don't go your way. The answer is obviously not to just go and take off some heat. Not the ideal situation. You want to keep your cool, keep your calm, down 3-0, down 100-0. Be collected, be controlled, and don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. And that's going to be, looks like State Line's kick. Soccer's a physical sport, boys. This is one of those games where they let a lot slide here, and we've got to, just be ready for anything, physicality-wise, and especially with these younger guys playing with some big bodies. You got to keep your cool. You're going to get knocked down. Look at that. Mark Audis got hit in the face, still playing through it. Man, good hustle from Mason Wilkerson. And play heads up, play aggressive, and that's Travis popping it straight up in the air. Oh, Brady swinging a miss.
You're seeing some tired legs for, for the Swordsmen. They've been chasing the ball all game. When you're the offense, you have the ball. You really don't notice. You're not going to tire out as much. But, boy, if you're on defense and you keep having to chase State Line around, that gets old real quick. That's
going to be blue ball, Mason to throw it in. And Darvell's doing some good work now. Now they're down 3-0. You know, he's doing some good work back there on defense and really doing some nice clearing as a fullback there. Oh, nice poke, nice chip there from Adam. Brady's got to go to the ball there and play for it. Good by Darvell to clear that ball. And right now we're just looking to play with confidence, represent your school well. I know this is maybe debatable, John, but soccer's not all about just winning a game. You know, it's not about winning a game and just being down 3-zip. It does not mean that your goal in the game is done and unaccomplishable. That's not the answer. You know, the goal is to represent your team, represent your school, play for pride, play to show your character, and it does. In that case, it doesn't matter what the score is. You play the right way, all the way, the entire time. And there's no such thing right now. There shouldn't be anyways. Saving energy for tomorrow or whatever. Just play hard. Play with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, all your strength, the entirety of the game. And you see some of these guys, John, doing that. I mean, Mark Audis, Adam Judah, Carmine Rivera. I mean, these guys are playing hard, playing through it. Adam got knocked down, got a penalty, good effort there from Adam. And like I said, see, you play with a little bit of heart, stuff starts going your way. It's just fun to see. And some of these guys are 8th graders. Look at Mark Audis hustling to a spot, getting up, getting open. Oh, and it went right through to him. Mark Audis, a good look, was there playing aggressively, had a look, but good effort, you know, showing a little soul. And Adam sent him right up the middle. It was a beautiful play right through a couple of pairs of legs. Adam had that penalty kick there a second ago. And, boy, that was nice. Nice little send to Mark Audis. And I like that Mark Audis was rewarded, you know, for playing aggressive and getting to a spot. Now with a corner kick. John, who'd you go to here?
If it were me, I mean, I'd get Zeke in there. He's one of your taller guys. But that corner kick not going to cause problems for anybody. And now State Line on the break.
Yeah. Cooper Worley just pushing the ball, one on everything there.
That's a clutch stop there by Travis Wilson, but back. And trouble.
Oh, Cooper Worley again. Good save, Isaac Vargas. Look at the effort, man. Diving, getting dirty. I love it. Down 3, down 5, down 7. I love the effort from Isaac Vargas. It's good to see, man. I like young goalies playing aggressive, diving in the grass. We've had a lot of goalies here at HB, John, that have just played the right way. Man, years and years ago, Chucky Condit, just such a fun goalie to watch. Man, and lately, we had Josh Williams a few years back. We've had Owen Coffey, who's been just a force down there. Mark Marhalski now, doing the same kind of thing, and just plays aggressive.
Yeah, you really have to be. You know, as goalie, you gotta want the ball more than the other guy. We've seen Isaac, especially earlier today, a couple just really one-on-one chances that he's come out and got, and you're your best, and he's been at his best, Isaac, today when he's come after the ball and attacked the ball. You get that nervous hesitation. That's really when you're not doing good either way.
Oh, what a send. Right to Trevin Johnson, one of their better players. The shot's no good, but, man, a good set to him. Just a heads-up play to see one of your best players right there in the middle and set him right in the middle of the field. That's what you want if you're State Line.
Yeah, and they've done a good job the second half of keeping the pressure on, and that's commendable for them as well. As we mentioned, going into the second half, it's easy when you're up a few to pull off the gas a little bit.
Oh, good hustle from Isaac Vargas. Took that one right in the face. Man, but good effort. Man, someone shot it and got to it before. Oh, took his legs out. Got to it before Isaac, but Isaac just being in the right spot, right time.
Yeah, he's going to take a break now.
Yeah, he got hit right in the face. Still down.
That. No, but a great stop. We were just talking about being aggressive there, and you saw it there. He paid the price, but I think he'll take a headache over them scoring another one here.
You know, Isaac Vargas, John, he is a tough kid. And I've known Isaac almost his whole life. I coached him in T-ball with John Woosley back there. We coached him in T-ball, and, man, saw him on the Wolverines back in the day, seen him in junior high with basketball, with other things. And he's been a fun kid to watch grow up. He's just such a workhorse. Someone that works out all the time and wrestled last year, and just a tough kid. And it's good to see him playing some tough goalie today.
And his brother, I believe, his brother Josh Vargas,
yeah.
You know, just on the team last year. He was a senior and graduated, but another great guy. He was out in the soccer field too. He had some moments last year that he dazzled as well. I remember watching him play. So maybe in the family there, maybe he's helping him out. But Isaac looks good as well. Someone that I don't believe has played a whole lot of goalie here, but just a good overall soccer player.
Look at Carmine, man. Carmine just took the ball from right in front of the goal box and ended up right near his own bench and just playing some good ball there. That's Isaac Vargas again. A lot of touches today for Isaac, man. That ball is just all up in his business out there consistently, and that's a scary spot to be in, but he's handling it real well as a freshman. Oh, no, not another one. They got another look up here. This is Trevin Johnson again. Thinking about it. Back to Trevin Johnson. Oh, and good defense. And they're going to call something.
Looks like offsides, I believe. On state line. You see the official on the far side raising his flag. Usually that's what that means. A bit of a break for the Swordsmen. That was trouble.
Yeah, let's see if we can get this ball a little deep here. We've had a little bit of trouble with our goal kicks. Our fullback's not getting it deep enough, and you know it's Travis Wilson's aggressive out there, but that ball's not going to half field yet for sure. Oh, that was good. That was probably his deepest kick right there, John.
Yeah,
that went
Trenton Worship.
Yeah,
Let's see
good
him
kick.
Go to work here, Trenton
Oh,
Worship.
yes. Get him, Trenton. Show him what's what. Trenton, a nice little poke there. Adam Judah gets it, kicks it around. Going to show a little body here and push around him a little bit. 8th grader fighting with number 10, Landon Worley, the senior. And Adam's never going to back down from that fight. Adam will take that fight 10 days in a row out of 10. He will not back down from a fight, and he loves it. Landon Worley giving him a little bit of body there. It's fun to see. Adam's not having it. He's looking at him right now. He's like, you give me another chance with that ball, I will score a goal. That's what Adam's looking at him right now saying. If his eyes could speak, that's what his eyes would be saying to Landon Worley right now. He does not care they're down 3-zip. He is going to put a goal into that net. I'm excited about it. Adam knows he's got 5 minutes. I'd love to see it. Keep going at him, young man. Keep going at him. Mason, nice little poke. Adam might get a shot here. That ball up to Landon Worley. Landon bobbles it, goes right through his legs. Adam fighting out there, trying to stay alive, stay alert, keep his legs fresh. Brady, nice little poke. Landon Worley out of nowhere. Saving it for him. That would have been a nice little, maybe a look there for the Swordsman. And he's going to go as a fullback. He's going to go all the way. Not even looking to pass the ball. John's going one on 10 there.
Yeah, this.
Man, if they could send it right now, we got a couple numbers.
Bunched up it is.
Send that ball.
Just in the middle.
Go ahead. Oh, could have had some numbers there if Adam would have gone for it. Go ahead, Adam. Go get it. Come on, Adam. Work hard there. Look at that effort. Look at that hustle. Good hustling from Adam Judah right there. Trying his best. Trenton as well, and that's just a nice send there to get it opposite field by Derek. And he's had a couple of nice pokes this game, just getting that ball up ahead to his opposite wings. And that's good. It's nice to see. Not swingers, wingers. That is what they are out there on the wings. Mason trying to do a little spin and go. Would have been nice to pull off.
Yeah, Mason had some bright moments, but yeah, Swordsman just tired at this point.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. I'd like to see him get something going. They're gonna get it to the guy who showed at least the most the last few minutes here in Adam Judah.
Oh, absolutely.
But gotta get bodies forward here. Swordsman really just sticking around. Even the midfielders sticking around midfield. That's not gonna.
Nice. Go ahead. Nice from Brady Richards to send it. They got Mason Wilkerson trying to get up there and get it. Oh, but he could not. And John, who's 24 blue? Is that It looks like Travis Pins. It's 24 blue Travis Pins. It was a good little look for him. He had some space in front of him and almost could have had a shot at that ball. Oh, man, poked it.
Travis Pins.
Yeah, it is Travis Pins. I like that he's out there working hard for the blue.
All right, finally some possession here near the state line goal. We'll see if we can get at least a cross in the box here. It goes into Adam Judah going over far side, but just
got a whistle here.
Yeah, looks like
indirect maybe.
Ref didn't like something over there,
but shove off.
It'll be a prime location for the Swordsman.
Yeah, John, you know our team fairly well. You've seen him play 2 games now. Is there someone that could put this on goal? I'm assuming this is a direct kick instead of an indirect.
Right. From that angle and from that far out, I would prefer them. Get it into the box. That 6-yard box, about where the goalie, right where Trenton Worship is standing. I'd like to see him ping it in there and hope for a head.
Almost. Xavier Huckins.
Yeah,
a nice little look. Looking like Tyler at the offensive end down there last year. Tyler could put it on goal, man. Tyler had a nice foot, played fullback for us last season. Excellent soccer player, but could score. I think he scored a goal last year, Jack. Am I right about that? Tyler scored a goal last year during the season. Yeah, great soccer player, and Xavier looking a lot like him there.
Just a minute and a half left remaining here. State line up 3. and the Swordsmen at 0. As far as our games coming up, we'll do our best to update you there. So both